One thing I said at the end of my last video, at the end of that AMRAP slide, I talked about how an AMRAP has students working the entire time. So even if they're getting different scores, one score is much higher for this kid than it is for another, at least they're both working the entire time. If you do a 4-time style workout like this, you will have a student done much faster than another. So two things happen. The kids that are slower can be kind of put out on an island, and maybe they're embarrassed because it takes them twice as long as some of the other kids. And also, it lends itself to kids simply cheating and quitting the workout as they see others finishing up. All right. So give me 1 second. I'm going to close the door real quick. So I'm back. Also, with Tabatas and the way they're structured and the way an EMOM is structured, the students are all working the entire workout. Yeah, there's rest built into Tabata and oftentimes into EMOMs, but it's not one of those things that lends itself to a kid cheating so that they're done when the others are done. And it also doesn't make them look like they're struggling because it takes them twice as long to complete something, because that's just not how it's structured, those other workouts. This one is structured such a way that that can happen. So keep that in mind when you use 4-time or 4 completion workouts. If it's 4-time, it can generate a score for you. So take this workout. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones I've shown. And that's because typically a 4-time or 4 completion, oftentimes you're just doing a workout 1 time through. Um, Not always. You don't have to. But anyway, for the sake of this example, it's a 1 time through. That's why you're seeing the higher rep schemes. So this workout example, 20 burpees, 50 jumping jacks. That's not a PE exercise, not a CrossFit one, but you can always stick it in there. So then 25 body squats, 15 jump lunges, and 50 sit-ups. So it's 1 time through, 4 time. So again, it'll generate a score. I go through this workout, I start on go, and I get through it, and it's taken me 2 minutes and 51 seconds. I have no idea if that's realistic for this workout or not. I'm just throwing it out there. So 251 is my score. We can repeat this workout 2-3 months down the road, a month down the road. And if I score a 246 the next time, that's 5 seconds I've shaved off. That's student growth. Okay. Now, on the flip side, if I end up doing it in 3 minutes and 30 seconds the next time, you can see that I have gone the other way. Now, maybe it's because I'm having a bad day. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm sore from basketball practice. There's lots of variables, but it might also mean that you need to consider more fitness in your workouts or in your curriculum because maybe they're starting to fall back and regress. So this is not a new thing for most of us. I'm sure we've all put exercises on the board and told the kids to complete them. I do this almost every day with my little kids. It's called a muscle menu. They'll have a handful of exercises, not a ton of reps, but it's just something to get them in the door and active right away. And it only takes a couple minutes for those. And we don't have them time themselves on those, but it is for completion. So, like I said, problem with these though is you'll get cheating because kids don't want to be out there working twice as long, looking silly as some others. And if they do, sometimes they just feel bad because here I am still working, plugging away, and my classmates have been done for 3 minutes. So keep that in mind with this. It's not my favorite one, but it's got its place by all means. And again, it can generate a score for you for student growth. So that's all I've got for this slide. I'm going to stop it here.